Andy and Ben here. We're going to take a look at one of the real estate deals that Ben did in the last year and a half. This is a property where he was able to make 5 times his initial investment back, all cash, in about a 6-month turnaround. So Ben, why don't you tell us a little bit about this piece of property?
Well, it's an interesting piece of property. First of all, I bought it at an auction. So I got a good price on what I knew was going to be a commercial piece of property. I didn't know everything about it, but I think I knew it was commercial right off a busy street, and I believe I looked at a Google map showing it was right near some warehouses.
And so what exactly happened? You attended an auction, you paid $5,000
Yeah,
for the property?
I bid and won the property for $5,000. It was a 100 by 100 foot property, and it's not the parking lot here, but the one behind the metal fence where the queen palms are. It's a property in the back that I would have had to build a road to actually access properly with a car, but it turned out that it was the only property that Gator Supply Company did not own in this little geographic area bounded by this large ditch and these 2 roads.
Okay, so basically, what I'm gathering from this is you have specific, strategies for acquiring real estate really cheap, where you do things like attend government auctions, and then we teach a lot of your strategies at our website at the Real Estate Club. What I'm gathering is that by applying this proven strategy of yours, not only did you get a great deal on this property, but a lot of times when people apply good strategies, they also increase their chances of getting lucky. So in addition to applying great strategy, you end up with a great piece of property that there was another buyer with a high demand for, so you were able to make more than 5 times your money back cash.
Right. Yeah, there was luck involved. I didn't know that my piece was the only one missing in an assemblage that was desired by Gator Supply Company. They owned everything in all directions around it. And of course they wanted it because it is adjacent to all their buildings, and they might develop or build, a bigger warehouse. And in the meantime, they're renting it to their tenant that has all those palm trees back there.
Wow. Congratulations. It's a great job you did on that. And you got a settlement statement with you here that we're going to post on our website so people can see, that this is actually, we're not making this up, this actually works. And what you'll notice in the settlement statement is, my understanding is you bought the property in October of 2007, when the real estate market entered a big decline, and you sold it about 6 months later in 2008. So even in a declining market, you were able to make an incredible return.
Yeah, because of the brilliant bit of luck and also some education about knowing that it was commercial and next to a business. It worked out very well for me. And incidentally, I did not need the money right then, and I put it into what was called a 1031 tax deferred exchange, which I later used to buy a much bigger piece of property right down the street, 25 lots. This was just 4 lots. But down the street I bought 25 lots right in the row, also commercially zoned. And I'm just using to do what I love, which is have an organic farm.
Yeah, so we did another video on Ben's farm. He's got 25 lots in an urban area where he's doing organic farming. That's one of the beauties of real estate investing, doing it properly, is you actually, what Ben's been able to do, what I've been able to do, is, I'm not going to say it's completely hassle-free, but this is what we do for a living. We have a lot of freedom in our life to do what we want and move in the directions we want in our life, thanks to the investing strategies and management strategies that we've developed quite a bit of expertise in. So before we cut this video out, just in case some of our viewers don't know, Ben, why don't you just explain to our viewers exactly what a 1031 exchange is?
Okay. A 1031 exchange can be used whenever you sell a piece of property. If you have capital gains on it, if you've made money, you're selling more than what you paid, you can choose to not take the money as proceeds from your sale, and you can put it into, like, a third party is going to hold it. An intermediary is going to hold your money until you make your next qualifying purchase. There are time limits. You have to identify your property that you're going to trade for within 45 days. I believe you have to actually close on your property within 180 days. But usually I have no problem finding another property once I have a 1031 set up.
Especially not in this market, huh?
Not in this market, and the beauty of it is, if you never sell the property you exchanged for, you'll never pay the taxes.
Right. So you can really roll these otherwise owed taxes over indefinitely.
Yeah, keep your properties that you have the exchange on. Exactly.
So great. So learn a lot more about strategies that actually really work in really any real estate market, go to the GorillaRealEstateClub.com. There's a free report there for you, and you can also